JK Tyres is part of one of the oldest business houses of India, which is more than a century old. JK Tyre is the leader in the truck bus radial tires. JK Tyre exports its tires to more than 100 countries. You can find us in New York cabs, in Europe, everywhere you can find a JK Tyre. HANA migration was necessitated out of multiple factors. The major one of them being was the hardware had reached end of life and we were facing problems in the compute part. The other need was the in-memory platform that was being made available with this technology, HANA. The other two important factors were the mobility platform and the real-time analytics platform. So all these factors coupled together led us to deciding this migration, HANA migration journey. We were evaluating all the major players who were doing the HANA migration in the industry, but somehow we were not able to get confidence from most of them. The way PwC team depicted their operational strength and the visionary strength also. So they were able to win our confidence. When the project started, HANA migration was still not a very common practice. I got their solution architects in fields of analytics, in fields of real-time BI, in fields of ECC. And the important thing was that we kept on doing the mock migrations. So we did almost 5-6 mock migrations, and by the time we were ready, we had everything practiced multiple times. The PwC team coupled with the JK team came out with very flying colors and supported, complemented each other to give a perfect finish.
Ashapura Group is a third generation family business in the field of mining and manufacturing of value added products from minerals. It has operations in 5 countries and has a market across most countries and continents in the globe. So we did a study of a lot of ERPs and we evaluated all of them. After going through the procedure, we felt that SAP was the most sustainable and scalable solution for us. We felt that it would be able to adapt to the company's changes with time. We chose S4HANA because we felt that it had a better user interface, which we feel is very important to accustom our employees onto a new software, and we were impressed by its technical capabilities. So when we started, we had a pool of almost 12 vendors, out of which PwC was one of them. I think the part that differentiated PwC for us was that they made a very convincing presentation and they convinced us that they would be able to understand our business well and implement a solution or configure a solution that would best fit our requirements. They had a lot of references, even during their proposal, they had a lot of references of doing mining and manufacturing companies. And we felt that even during the project that they had a lot of technical capacity, because we found that the team from PwC was able to understand our business models, and we have variety of business models across different sectors. We found that they were able to understand our models easily. The scope of the project was fairly large, the scope and the complexity. We did the project across 13 legal entities and spread across 170 mines and about 12 manufacturing facilities. So we're proud to say that we finished the project 2 days before our scheduled date, and we were able to enter our first transaction into production server 2 days before our scheduled date. And a lot of effort has gone into from PwC as well as our team to deliver the project anyhow before time. Definitely looking back, PwC turned out to be the right choice for us in the implementation, especially when you hear about other projects and the way timelines can change. So we had a good partner. I would like to thank PwC. I would like to thank SAP for their online and offline support. And I would foremost like to thank my team that has worked endlessly to deliver such a big project before time.
So Sarada Group is a diversified group which is primarily into building consumer brands, and now we are in the process of building other consumer brands into water purification and air purification space. The idea is to build a purity, health and wellness platform in which we have launched water purifier and air purifier to begin with. Other consumer brand which we have just started off about 3 years back is LiveGuard, in which we have launched automotive batteries both in 4-wheeler and 2-wheeler space. As the complexities of supply chain and manufacturing processes are going to be there, in these businesses, it is very important to have an extremely robust ERP system. So we looked around the space, and SAP was a natural choice for us. And around the same time, they have introduced this new platform by the name of S4HANA. And when we looked at the features, etc. of S4HANA, we decided to go for it. After choosing the technology and the ERP, the next big challenge was to get the right partner on board. So we went through the entire process of selecting the right partner. And since PwC had the requisite experience of implementing such complex technology platforms, as well as the specific experience in the consumer industry, PwC became the choice of being the right technology partner for us. We are having multiple businesses and multiple legal entities. So that was one complexity which PwC had to handle. The other complexity was to ensure that the implementation happens on time. PwC's mandate was not only to do the business process mapping, it was much more than that. Since we are into an industry which is directly related to end consumers, the data is very important piece for us, and the connectivity with the customer is extremely important. So PwC not only did the entire business process mapping, they also gave us certain value drivers, which ultimately helped us in establishing best practices for our supply chain, which is a very critical component for our business. I would only like to say one thing, that we are very, very happy to have PwC on board, which has not only helped us during the implementation process, but also has helped us in stabilizing the system post implementation.